Hey all, Hal here with more Space Engineers, and we're just kind of kicking back on the bridge. The sun is starting to come up, and we've got a new day in the game, so we're going to get a little bit of work done today, hopefully. Did a little bit of stuff off camera. We'll walk you through what's changed, what's updated, and what the plan is for today. First, we have to get started, so let's go. So, happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully you're having a fantastic week and ready for a hopefully fun weekend. We've got, for the folks in the U.S. side here, we've got the 4th of July coming up next week. Not sure what we're going to do for that right yet, but, we'll see. Okay, so, we were together last time. I showed you the update we did to the cargo area. We have done a little bit of work up here on the forward section. There is now, as you can tell, there's piping now that comes into a conveyor block here, conveyor connector there at the bottom, as well as just feeds back up into that top section. We've gone ahead and put in two conveyor connectors right here, conveyor junctions, I should say. And we welded up the front bits a little bit. Now, interior. Forward hangar. We now have a connector in the roof, connector in the floor. These have been renamed appropriately. And I did remember to turn off the magnetic attraction. Alright. And I think that's pretty much it. I am playing around with the thrusters that we were talking about before. We have the ascent and descent thrusters. So basically our ascent thrusters, the ones on the ventricle side? I'm trying to remember. Dorsal's bottom, ventricle's top. So dorsal. Right. Anyway, the downward thrusters. Oh, but we have 5 or 6 of those, and we're trying to balance that thrust potential. So I'm looking for places to put another 4 thrusters, and I did think about putting them here in this line. Basically, continue the line that we started here, but that cuts us into this area, which I am trying to leave. Basically, as it is. We don't want to do too much in here. I might throw, I don't know, am I going to throw gyros in here? I still haven't decided yet if I'm going to put gyros in there or not. One of the things that I am planning to do, as far as gyros are concerned, we have some space in here that I thought about putting them up into the roof. But if you remember last time when we were together, I went ahead and put a walkway in. We've got lights in here now. So even in the middle of the night, this place is completely lit up, which is nice. Do we have plates? We do have plates. Let's go ahead and just to get that a little bit closer to being finished. So gyros. One of the things that I am thinking about doing is putting them in here. Let me show you. Basically, I'm thinking about putting them like right here, and just put a bunch of them along this area, and then the other area, if we find that we need more, and I'm pretty much figuring, yeah, we're going to need more. I'm thinking that we're going to tuck them away, probably under here somewhere. I may end up putting them in this little negative space here. So what I did is I went through, and the half blocks that we were using to close off the conveyor junctions, so that to make them airtight, because of the way that the airtight system was, they were registering leaks. So I removed those and put more junctions in on top of them. And what I was thinking about is doing something like this, where we have the thrusters basically tied in there. Now, the thing is that I'm finding is that I'm actually not a huge fan of the way that it's blocking, because it's going to block all the detail work that we did. So what I'm thinking I may do is either maybe doing a small outrigger pontoon kind of thing on this side that basically just houses the thrusters, because I really kind of want to leave this view open and then play with the underbody, you know, using different blocks and different things in different completion states to give us a little bit of greebling in here. And I still have not figured out what I want to do with the aft end of this beast. So what I'm thinking is I may take some of the back wall out here. But I haven't decided yet. Because one of the things that I was thinking about is basically just mirroring what we had on the other side. So you end up with something like this, which, you know, ties it together a little bit more. But I don't know. What I may do is I may extend part of this out. So we would take that out and just say, I don't know, something like this. And again, these are just placeholder blocks. They're not meant to be the end all be all of what we're doing. Let's do and then we would have something along these lines. And I might bring this out a little bit further. Because what I'm kind of thinking about here is this will effectively this will basically enrobe or enshroud the rest of the ship. So let me show you here. So we'll bring this straight over. And again, like I said, these are all just placeholders, just showing you, and trying to give you an idea of what we might do with this. Take you out. Alright. Oh, okay, so let's get some of this in here. Just get the last couple of these in. And then, like I was saying, basically what I'm thinking here is this line will, you know, probably continue some of the design theme that we have in some of the other areas. And I'm thinking if we go... No, I guess we could actually leave that there. You would end up there. Alright, so you're gonna be 2 back, and you're gonna be 2 back. Alright. And then we're gonna repeat that pattern. So you're gonna be 2 there, and then we do something like that, maybe. So let's see here. If we go with this, something like that. Alright, let's come back a little bit and take a look at it. I am kind of liking that overall shape. It's going to add a significant chunk to the back. Might give me a reason to move the refineries, or even add more refineries. Actually, no, I kind of like the way that's looking now. Now that those are welded up, I might move a couple of the refineries. Basically, I'm thinking maybe move these 2 out. Because we're going to need to run skin back this way a little bit. And I need a little bit of room up here. I kind of want to have things flare out a bit. And then we'll be able to run basically what we did up here, where we used the vertical slotted windows in order to give us a little bit of detail. Which I have to say, I'm actually liking the way that turned out. So I don't remember who mentioned, you know, looking at those things again, but thank you for whoever it was. Alright, so if we're doing that, do I want... How did we... So that's 1 block out. And so then we would be doing that. Is that right? Yes. And then you are going to be there. Right. And you go to there. to there. What we do is we're gonna try and tie all this back in like we just did over there. And then you go there. Yes, I know.
Fuel low. Fuel critical.
Fuel's empty. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, let's go grab those back. Alright. Thank you. Okay. Let's see here. Let's start that off. And that's basically what we were looking at before. And you are that. Okay, and we're gonna go to there. No, we might do. I guess that works out. That actually works a little bit better. Okay, so let's go ahead and place one of these. All right. Kind of liking this idea. We may pass some of the detailing, like that raised ridge line. Okay. We may continue that back. What I might do no, it could be interesting, is that instead of having this entire thing be covered like this, what if what if we did something a bit more partial? So say something like right here. Alright. And we go along these lines where it comes out there. Let's bring it out one more. Let's bring that up. Bring something like that in. Just have some fun with this a little bit here. And see, we could even, if we wanted to, we could actually have that come down a little bit further, maybe. So instead of having it there, let's go a little bit more epic with it. 2, 3. What are you? 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do the same down here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. And that would go like so. like so. And again, just using these as placeholders. If we went... Whoop. One too far. Okay. And we could... do something like this. And do the same here, just in the reverse section. I should say the reverse directions. You would have to do... we have to do it this way? So we end up with something like that. And then we're gonna try reproducing this there. You're going to go here. What did we do? We did that into this, right? So, and we'd be doing something like this. Might not be too bad. What's that gonna do up here? Okay, let's see what this looks like. That's actually kind of interesting, because we could even come through, do something like that. That could be, that actually could be something. That might be a thing. Alright, so basically what I'm thinking about here is once we have this in place, we have these come back. Oh, I don't know. Maybe back to about here. And that's going to then... basically just going to repeat that line. Because what we're trying to do is we want to give it, you know, the appearance of some kind of defense, even though it's just like a little minor defense. It's nothing to write home about. All right. Put there. That there. Hell yeah. Wouldn't even need to do that, really. What we could do is just have... Actually, no, we're gonna do that. Let's do it this way. We could just do that. And we're gonna do the same thing down below. So basically what we do is then repeat this line here. Two more blocks, actually. If we did that, we could, let's do that where we bring this one in and then repeat the line. And instead of having the bottom curl, we just do something like this instead. And then what we did, we'll just repeat what we did up on the top where we thicken that out a little bit. And make those into... I don't know if I want to have it attached back in on the ship at this point or not. I'm thinking no, actually. What we could do here and so let's go 1, 2, 3. And we're going to repeat this. If I have it come back, we go ahead and bring that back a little bit more. 2, 3, 4. All right. Go ahead and connect that through. Connect that in. Then we're going to go ahead and place these half blocks in here. Finish that off. Oops. Come here, you. No plate left behind, right? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and see what this looks like. What's that going to look like from the front? Now what we're going to do is the line that creates, we're going to carry that over so that it actually sweeps over this area a little bit. And maybe we'll do something back here where we'll start playing with some negative space a little bit. Tapering this down some. I may even lift this entire piece up. So if we do something like this. See here. Let's see how this looks. That might be a thing. That may very well be a thing. Alright, so you're gonna go to here. It's gonna be 1, 2. Come on. There we go. Okay, so if we do that. And then we do that 1, 2, 3 half blocks, 2, 3 half blocks, 1, 2, 3. Let's see what this looks like. We'll try this, see if we like it or not. You know, we're just playing with single steel plates at this point, so it's not too expensive to have some fun here. Could be something. That could be something indeed. Oh no, I may bring this down a little bit more. Like, extend these down maybe to the... so that there's 5 blocks of the half bricks. So that instead of the 2, there would be... something like this. 3, 4. Oh yeah, I think I'm liking that a little bit better. Let's go get some hydrogen set up on us again. Wow, we're just burning through it today. Wondering what happened there to our hydrogen settings. Alright. Go ahead and take that out. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's gonna look better. It's gonna add a little. I think it will add a little bit of interest to the design. And then what I'm thinking here is for the rest of it, we'll basically carry through like we did here, where we'll reduce it by 2 blocks. So here would be right. So we'd have something like this, 2, 3. blocks. And up here, maybe this would be a little bit further out. Just to break up that line a little bit. And then this one would continue to here. You end up with something like this. Let's see what this looks like. That might work, actually. Alright, so what we'd end up with here. Let's bring these out. Let's see. Kind of liking the way those lines are going to play. And what we may end up doing is, like I said, is just take all of this stuff, well, a portion of this stuff out. I think, yeah, I think we're going to have to play around with the design a little bit. Alright. But I think the general concept, I think I like the general appearance of this. Let's weld. Let's go grab some plates. Just want to grab, get some of this welded up really quick and take a look at it. That is the nice thing about light armor blocks. Easy to deal with. Alright. Come here, you. I think I may like this, actually. See, what I might do is I might go ahead and swap this. So, you know how we have it 5 here, 3 up front? I'm thinking we may do the 5 on the front, 3 at the back, so that you have some decreasing as it goes. And then that would tie it in to the decrease in this one as well. And then we could do something like this. Do I have any? No, I don't. I need interior plates. Let's go grab a couple of those. Alright, so yeah, let me know what you think about the design so far. I do appreciate the feedback that you all have been given. And I do try to incorporate some of the designs and some of the suggestions. Let's go there. Blank, blank there. 2 blanks there. Alright, and so what that would allow us to do is this. How many is that? That's 5. That will be interesting. That could be very interesting. I do like the way that that is playing in here. I may move the connector arm here. I may move this back a couple of blocks, which might not be a bad idea. Or we could just double it up. I mean, really. So just be doing this. Alright. Alright. And we need one more here. And we'll do the same here. Yeah, I'm kind of liking the way that that worked out, actually. Let's weld the front portion up so we can check to see if that line works. Like I said, I'm not sold on this whole portion here. That may be taking it back too far. I think that's taking it back too far. I think what we may do is extend the height on this another block or so, and then have it loop over. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this one here. I want to thank y'all for stopping in. If you have any feedback or suggestions on this, throw them down in the comment section. Like I said earlier, I'm really interested in seeing what your feedback is on this. I'm thinking, yeah, I think we're going to do that. I think we're going to make all of these, the first one be 5, the next one be 4, maybe. No, I guess so. Do the first 2 as 5. Do the second 2 as 3. And then that allows us to have these be the bridge between the upper and lower section. We can pipe all of this in and run piping probably through here somewhere, or even just straight through this area, because I think you are the back of the stairs. So we'll have to figure out where we want to run. Oh, you know what? If we went, I think that's over the doorway there, isn't it? Yeah. So we're not going to be able to do that. We do have a conveyor here. And that actually runs pretty much where it needs to be. Look at you. So what we would do is put another conveyor block there, the conveyor junction. We put an adapter for the piping right here, run it down in between this area. Yeah, I think that's going to work actually. Okay, so we have a little bit of an idea here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and work on that. When we get together next time, we should have some of this in, maybe even weld it up so you can see what it may look like, and we'll get your final feedback on that. So anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you hit that like button. If you have any questions or comments, like I said, feel free to throw them down in that section below. If you're new to the channel, haven't done so already, or just want to do something nice for me today, it's a beautiful Friday, may as well be nice today. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you want to be kept up to date, be sure to ring that little bell as well. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your Friday and enjoy your weekend. And we'll see you back here next time for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. Yeah, I think we're going to have to play with this portion of the design a little bit. Not liking that's going to end up being a giant solid chunk of wall. Alright, let's go take a look.